Hello everyone, this is Shweta with Coldwell Banker Platinum Properties. Today I wanted to share some information regarding Proposition 19. Proposition 19 got elected by just over 51% votes in the elections in November 9th on November 3rd. So there are some pros and cons to Proposition 19. Just wanted to share some information that I gathered from the Orange County Association of Realtors. Hope this helps you. Now, Proposition 19, there are two parts to it. One is a base year value transfer, which goes into effect on April 1st of this year. And the second is the transfer between a parent to a child or a grandparent to a grandchild. And it goes into effect on February 16th of this year. Now, these changes will bring greater flexibility to property owners who are above the age of 55, which is the base year transfer, and also for victims of the natural disasters and people who are severely disabled. It will also mean greater restrictions on interfamily transfers, example, parent to child or grandparent to grandchildren. The current law, which is Proposition 58, is individual over the age of 55 or who is a victim of wildfire or natural disasters and who sells his or her primary residence may transfer the assessed value of that existing primary residence to a new primary residence. And it can be done once in a lifetime and only for a replacement property in the same county or one of the 10 counties that permit inter-county transfers. And it also takes into effect only if the purchase price of the replacement property is equal to or less than the purchase price of the original residence. Now, Proposition 19, you can, instead of one transfer, there are three transfers that you can do in a lifetime. And it can be done in any county of California. The purchase price may be higher than the value of the original property. If the purchase price is higher, then the assessed value of the replacement property will be the assessed value of the original property plus difference in value in the sales price of the original property and the purchase price of the replacement property. It'll be easy to understand this when I share an example with you. The replacement property can be bought within 2 years of the sale. Now, example of the base year value transfer, which I was just talking about. Say Sam, age 56, because it is meant for people above the age of 55, buys a primary residence for $1.5 million. He sells his current residence for $1 million. So now the assessed value of his current residence was $500,000. That is the tax. He was paying tax for $500,000 for his current residence. So Sam's assessed value of his new house will be $1.5 million, subtracting by $1 million. That is the price he bought the new home minus the price at which he sold his old home, plus the assessed value of his old home, which is $500,000. So total of 1 million instead of 1.5 million. So which is a great saving for people who are transferring their tax bases from one house to the other. It does not need to be 100 or 105%. It can be done in 2 years, and they still have a huge savings because they're going to be transferring a much lesser portion to the new tax basis. Now, intergenerational family transfer takes into effect February 16th of this year. The property transferred must be the parent's principal residence. And after the transfer, the child must use this property as his principal residence for at least 1 year. The child's assessed value will be the parent's assessed value plus $1 million. Any amount of the current market value over that amount will be subject to assessment. The county just picked up $1 million, not too sure why, but $1 million is an exclusion that we have, and there's no exclusion on rental properties. Now, let's explain this it'll help with an example. Say under current law, which is Prop 58, mom transfers the primary residence and rental properties to her son, Edward. The primary residence is assessed at $200,000 and the rental properties assessed is at $1 million. The assessed value will be same as mom, which is $1.2 million. So the property tax under the current law for the son, Edward, would have been $15,000. But from February 21st onwards, the primary residence now receives a limited exemption, current assessed value plus $1 million. That is 200,000 plus $1 million, which is $1.2 million. And the current fair market value of the home was $1.7 million. So the child's assessed value would be 1.7 minus 1.2, which is 500,000, plus mom's assessed value of 200,000, which is adds up to 700,000. Please, so instead of paying taxes on 200,000, now he's going to be paying taxes on 700,000, and he has to use this as his primary residence for at least 1 year. For rental properties, there's no exemption, so the fair market value of that $1 million home is actually $12 million. So the child's new assessed value would be the 12 million because there's no exemption on rental properties, plus the 700,000, which is going to be his primary residence. So the property tax under the current law would be 158,000. So there's a huge, that's one of the biggest disadvantages which I can say is that when you're going to be transferring from a child to your child or to your grandchildren, the tax basis increases dramatically. But the pros would be that if you are going to be buying a replacement home for yourself, you're going to be having a lot of savings. So depending on what the value of your current home is, or what is the property that you're going to be transferring to your kid or grandkids, these laws will affect you. So the best would be to consult your estate planning to determine which course is more advantageous for you. If you need any further information regarding Prop 19, please reach out to me. My number is 949-431-6892. I look forward to hearing from you. And I hope the information that I shared on Prop 19 kind of helped you. I'm sure there are a bunch of questions still and you can read up, but this is just a little bit of information that I thought would be interesting, and I hope please write down your comments below. It would be nice to hear from you. Thanks. Bye-bye.